Next Level. Also, thank you, Singa B, and also Nadia for hitting me up about this wonderful opportunity. Also, my producer Lance, thank you for blessing us and keep blessing us with our talents to promote, to encourage one another, and also to encourage people out there that are listening to us and the biggest part of our fans. It's gonna be an awesome, great show. Keep blessing us, like I said again, in Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Amen. Well, that's the way to set the tone for the day. You hear me?
Every show.
That's what I'm talking about.
What's up, America? This your boy King Darius with No Approval Podcast. And I already lost count of episodes. I'm not gonna even tell y'all. Maybe I'm too excited, maybe I'm need to be a little bit humble. I don't know, my energy keeps going up and down. Been preparing for the show for 2 weeks now. And I always like my hosts or my guests to actually introduce themselves because, we share the show.
Right.
So I got somebody out from Cali doing big things. So you want to go ahead and tell the world who you are?
Yeah, for sure. Appreciate that, bro. My name's Singa B. How y'all doing? Wherever y'all at, whenever y'all watch this. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee, right here in Charlotte. Man, Charlotte's showing major love so far already. I ain't gonna lie, no cap. And I came to bring some love, some real, I guess, history in the making right now. Represent the culture, represent the people. 2020 vision. Let's get this retarded.
Okay, so you say history in the making. So we're gonna start how did you get started? Did you start this at a young age as far as singing? And I also heard, a little bug in my ear that you can play multiple instruments, you're really fluent at that. So talk to the fans about that.
Right on, yeah. So when I was young, I was telling another person, I started out early with music being a part of my life, and me not really knowing that it was a part of my life. It was just an everyday thing for me. And it started off with me playing, African drums with my brothers and my mother on the porch, just pretty much doing like a nice bingy, which is just like clearing the space of any negative energies. And we was doing that in our neighborhood because we stayed in the hood at the time. Third world. And if you know what that said, maybe shout out Third World. But, it transitioned from that to me starting to actually become a student of learning an instrument. And the first instrument that I began to learn was a violin.
Okay.
And I was learning that because I was inspired from seeing my older brother learning violin. And we went through the Suzuki violin course. And after that, after the first, I guess you could say, season of going through that and having a recital, I was cool with it, but I wasn't as turned on as I was when I was introduced to seeing a live guitar player on stage, interacting with the audience and stuff. So after I saw that, I was like, that's what I want to do. That's what I want to be. I want to do that in life. I didn't know, as a career, but I just wanted to be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? So. I started learning and teaching myself how to play the guitar, and fast forward up until now, some of the early achievements from doing that, I ended up writing the alma mater, which is like the theme song or the actual song or like the national anthem for my middle school.
Okay.
And it was my first published copywritten song, so that kind of started to
grow,
paved the way, for me to actually understand the career type of things that you have to do to make this a solidified business. So from middle school, I started recording myself, working with Fruit Loops and using my guitar and singing and rapping, and started to just figure out the behind the scenes aspect of how to make a product and what makes music other than the fun side. And by the time I was in middle school, by the time I was in high school, when I graduated, I put out my first mixtape, which is called No Feelings, and I released that on that Pip, and since then it's just been taking off.
And I see the growth. I know 10 years, anniversary production.
That's right on, yeah.
10 years, man, that's a lot. Talk about the growing pains. A lot of people don't get into, people see the success, but they don't see what happened behind closed doors. What did you have to adjust? Take people into being rejected. Because everybody think you get a guess all the time because it look like that.
Nah, yeah, I appreciate that. Cause I just, that's a brilliant way to jump into that. A lot of the rejections. Honestly, I didn't have many rejections because I waited my turn.
Okay.
and I was so unique and different. It was hard to reject. You know, it was just hard, and also at the same time, it's hard to put it in a category and know how to push it in a direction. So, I guess that was a form of rejection. But you know, with it being 10 years, a lot of the things that I learned within that time span was, you know, having other artists being under my label, knowing how to not only facilitate my career, but knowing what another artist will want and what they see is a definition of success. So not to really define what I need to be successful towards and for, but to know in a grand spectrum, what are the different gaps that I'm missing to be able to fill, so that other people can be able to easily, you know, say, okay, this is how I can identify with this guy, this is how I can find him, this is how I can, you know where to find his music, this is yada yada yada, instead of just writing music and releasing it, and, you know, I'm an artist.
So basically, you're not being basic out here. You really trying to help others and put food in other people's mouths and
most definitely, yeah. I mean, beyond my family, so I guess that was learning how to balance that. You know what I mean? That's one of the major obstacles and hurdles.
The first time I ever had somebody or artist really break it down in a business format.
Yeah.
So in saying that, who has helped you out a lot? I know you work with a lot of big name people, but who has really mentored you, give you the, you know, the knowledge of the game and make sure you stayed on the right path?
I mean, I can't say it's one person, because in the back of my mind, I was about to say, shit, I did this by myself.
Right.
But honestly, like,
I mean, everybody would say that, but
but humbly, it's been so many people that's been a part of this journey, and you know, the list is too long to name, and I'm a student of it, and it's consistently growing, and you know, I don't know it all, but some definitely pivotal people that I can say that I've looked to study towards to try to idolize or kind of emulate their type of format for my business. It's people like Nipsey Hussle.
Okay.
You know what I mean? People like Master P.
Okay.
People like,
comment on that one.
yeah, Dame Dash, you know what I'm saying? Of course, even Wiz Khalifa, you know what I'm saying? And it's, like I said, it's so many people that's business orientated that know how to structuralize it to have an audience be able to want to grasp and be a part of not just the music, but the lifestyle and the brand and the whole community and the whole thing, you know?
So, you know, 2020, you know, you're doing big things. What do you see yourself, or what do you envision yourself? What is your main goal? What are you striving for right now?
2020, I'm really just trying to connect with as many people as I can, because as we all see, a lot of people dying, and you know, 2020 with the voting and the elections is dividing a lot of people.
Yes.
So I'm really trying to bring as many people as I can together with music, but not just with music. It's actually stories and moments, real emotional times that I share, that I know that other people share, that not only define who we are as people, but define what we are in this time of life and what our decision is and what we reflect and represent. So that's really, you know, where I'm at with that.
I just wanted to get that headspace and see where you were. Is one of your hobbies outside of music? I mean, go ahead. I mean, it's no approval, bro. You ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I'm really like a nerd, so I'm into like technology and science, and you know what I mean. I be astro thinking and traveling, and you know what I'm saying. I'm into like that futuristic type.
Okay. So if they were like, okay, if they want to have a ship to go to space to the moon, and you can pay for like a ticket to go there, you would go to the moon.
I ain't saying all that. I'll probably sell my ticket if anything.
Okay.
Double or triple the price, but.
okay.
But nah, I wouldn't do that. I'm even saying like I'm an inventor. Like I got a lot of brilliant, genius ideas that I haven't really been able to have the opportunity to be able to, you know, do what I'm doing with my music. And I'm just reserving that to that space and that time.
Straight at the right moment, basically.
Yeah. So that's when I'm really into like the future and sci-fi.
What is one of your biggest pet peeves?
Ignorance. Man, I hate ignorance. I mean, it's hard. And hate is such a strong word, but it's just like it's hard for me to. Well, it used to be hard for me to be able to be around that. But now I'm able to, I'm able to keep vultures, man. Not even trip. But ignorance is definitely something that it can be blissful, of course, but it also can, it can keep you, from a lot of growing,
exactly,
and a lot of information, and a lot of opportunities, and a lot of exposure.
No, you're right about that. So we're gonna get to the hot seat question.
Right.
I mean, you got all I got out.
Yes.
It's jumping. The brand is coming out. So the hot seat question, right? What is one of your most embarrassing moments? Singing or doing whatever? It's the hot seat. You know what? I always play fair on my show.
Yeah.
You can ask me a hot seat question too, bro. It's all good.
Alright. You go first. What was the most embarrassing?
No, you can't answer the same one. That's
okay.
Yeah.
Well, let me try to answer this question. I'm trying to think what was embarrassing for me.
He's so smooth and you like, man, I ain't got no embarrassing moments. I know how to keep it going.
You got to.
I mean, but Roddy Wade, he just fell through a stage, yesterday. So
okay. Well, that's kind of embarrassing.
Right.
I did the same thing. That's embarrassing to me. I think when was that? 2006 or 16? I think it's 2016. I didn't fall through the stage, but I had helped a lady to the parking garage, an elderly lady. Not elderly, excuse me. She's older than me. And I walked her to her car.
I ain't gonna say elderly, I ain't gonna hear it.
I hope she don't hear this. She don't talk shit, bro.
Right, she probably don't talk you right after this.
But then went back to this backstage, and instead of going to the backstage room, I went to this other room that's identical to the backstage room, and I fell in the stage pit, which is the room that like holds the stage while the stage is up. So when I fell, I broke my foot and all that shit. But if I didn't know how to where I was, they could have lowered the stage and I would have been crushed, and I wouldn't even know.
Oh, so you got lucky.
Yeah, I got bled as fuck. But yeah, that was pretty embarrassing because after that, a lot of people blackballed me. They didn't want to work with me because that was like, he gonna sue us, he ain't gonna fuck with us.
Oh, wow, that shit crazy.
Yeah, and they started hating on me and shit like that. So I started doing shit outside of Memphis after that, and I blew up. The niggas
sometimes you gotta leave for them to recognize.
Yeah, that was about to say.
Yeah. Hey, look, I might leave Charlotte. I don't know yet. My producer might not go for that, but I might leave Charlotte. So this your turn, ask me anything come to mind. Industry, podcast, whatever.
Shit.
Ooh.
You gonna subscribe to all my channels when I leave here?
Man, I already did that. You late.
Oh, damn.
Dang, that's crazy, right?
So wait, that kept question don't count then.
Oh, exactly.
Alright, here go a question. Did you really want to buy some merch or was you just capping?
Nah, I don't cap about nothing.
Alright, so
that's not a real question then.
He said he wanted to get this merch, y'all, so.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna get the merch. I asked you how much it costs, so I'm gonna ask for that for free.
That she knows, that's why I am.
I mean, he ain't asked me nothing hot, man. He ain't asked me.
I don't be in folks' business like that. I don't know what's hot and what's not. You know what I mean? What's hot to you might not be hot to me, so.
I mean, I take those questions, but I don't never cap. If I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do something. That's the type of person I am. I would say I try to be a perfectionist as much as possible when it comes to my craft.
Yeah.
So if I want to buy a shirt, I'm gonna buy a shirt. It is what it is.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
So what can they be? What can they find? All I got.
Of course, you can find it. You can find it on iTunes and Spotify and Tidal and all those different platforms. You can also find it on my website, treproductions.shop, which is also a place you can find this merch. And we're gonna be releasing all kind of exclusive shit on there. So
y'all need a model for that merch?
Yeah, we're always looking for new talent, man.
Y'all got availability when y'all interview process start?
Just reach out to I'm gonna give you information as soon as we get done.
Yeah. You know, I know y'all really got enough bald-headed people in the industry with beards, But if you ever need somebody like that, just to model something, you know what, you got a friend in me in Charlotte, bro.
I got you with that.
But in saying that, this has been a exciting episode. I'm pretty sure this is gonna get 100 downloads in a week. Charlotte has actually been waiting on this show. Like, people been blowing me up.
Yeah.
waiting for it to come out, waiting for me to
Shout out
post it.
Charlotte. Like I see, I'm telling you, man, Charlotte been showing love.
I mean, hey man,
If
Charlotte.
it wasn't for COVID, this
we-
shit would have been way. We would have
Man.
been doing, man. I'm telling you, man. But,
Man, if it wasn't for COVID, man, look.
but still, even thank you for COVID because we was able to do this. So some availability was, you know what I'm saying? So,
Man, we gotta, when COVID is done, we're gonna have to link up,
yeah, for sure.
go out. I can come to Cali.
For
So
sure.
you let me know, we can do a show in Cali, show me how you live, 24 hours with you.
So,
It is what it is, bro. But like I said, this has been a dope, exciting, and awesome show.
just,
People gonna know about this. I'm about to go share it. Like, I don't even know, man. But I do want to appreciate you from flying from Cali all the way over here because I'm a little nobody. Nobody really know about me yet, but it is what it is. But do you want to leave a saying with the people of No Approval Podcast? Any encouraging words you want to tell them?
yeah, man. Keep going. Don't stop. You need your haters. You need all the obstacles. You need all them problems to be able to define whether you're gonna fold or you're gonna keep going. Stay solid. You know what I mean? And just keep the faith. Because at the end of the day, somebody watching you, and that's what it's all about.
And saying that, y'all heard the man himself, Singa B, Singa Bromfield. Follow him on IG, Facebook. His music is fire. I'm not even capping. I never cap. Y'all know I don't cap. And what I'm gonna say, because this show comes out on Tuesday, y'all motherfuckers better go out there and vote. Don't play no games. This is our livelihood at stake more than ever at any election that I've been a part of. So go vote, do the right thing, and at the end of the day, it's No Approval. We don't get no fuck. King Darius, No Approval. I'm out.
Alrighty.
How you feel about it, Christian?